Alright guys, we're back at it again with another expose of Netflix and all the agenda and propaganda that is being pushed on it every day. To start off, we're gonna go to Ali's wedding. You can tell by the title card, the hijab, the way it's set up. You can easily tell it's Islamic propaganda, pushing all that crap down. In a way, it's anti-Christian because, the true way is through Christ, and they're trying to push Islam and Muslim culture down your throat. You can easily tell, it's about, an Iraqi-born cleric, some school kid that wants to become rich. It's just, more Muslim crap, all that stuff. Now, if you think about it, Islam today is kind of like communism. The way it's spreading and how it's like, taking over. I mean, it's like the modern age communism if you really think about it. It's got this unrealistic goal being pushed by foolish people. A lot of people believe it. It's causing a lot of violence and chaos. The whole world's pretty much chaotic, but still, the less you have, the better. But now you know that. Ali Wong, Hard Knock Wife. This is some. You see, 2 years after the hit Baby Cobra, Ali Wong is back with another baby bump and a torrent of hilarious truths about marriage and motherhood. So, Ali Wong, Hard Knock Wife. You can easily tell it's some Asian crap that they're trying to push on us. More culture crap. I think she's Chinese, so it's just a lot of comedy about China and of course marriage and motherhood. That hints at feminist propaganda. You can easily tell she's like pregnant in this one. So yeah, it's all about anti-male, women's rights issues, all that nonsense. And of course another Netflix original, just like the Ali's wedding. Deceived. And this one is just really just another example of one-eye symbolism right there. Plain sight. And her idyllic life comes crashing down when her husband is killed, and it's just more, murder mystery stuff. As usual. This is another Netflix goodie, more political propaganda. As of today, as for like years now, we've had this North Korea, South Korea thing. And here you have a young boy who ends up in the U.S. after the 1871 Shinmyangyo, whatever the hell that is, incident, returns to Korea at a historical turning point and falls for a noble woman. So you can easily tell just by the way you have like a woman pointing a rifle. It's like, propaganda to prepare people for the North and South conflict. Bring that more into the spotlight. I don't even know what the hell happened in 1871. What happened? Did the North Korean monarchy fall? I don't know. Nothing too important. Because no one really cares about that. Yeah, you can easily tell this is really just trying to push forward that Korean conflict. To prepare people for the modern day one. And we're gonna get to that one in a minute, but yeah. This one, Godless. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Anti-Christian right there. Godless. Netflix original, just like the other three. A ruthless outlaw terrorizes the West in search of a former member of his gang, who's found a new life in a quiet town populated only by women. Now there's something really wrong with that. First of all, how the hell would there only be women? You're trying to tell me in the fucking Wild West, with marauders and all kinds of people out there, all kinds of desperados, women are gonna survive all by themselves? They get taken over in the first fucking week. Get the fuck out of here. That's just feminist propaganda right there. Seriously, that will never happen. When in history has anything like this ever happened? Ever. It's never gonna happen. And Godless, that's just like a spit in the face of God right there. And in the face of men. That's beyond blatant. This was released just last year, so it's out there. It's just really being pushed. Year one, let's look, see? Look, Jack Black. I don't know if he's big now, but he was big back in the day. Big name actor. And in year one, this is more anti-Christian propaganda, just like this one kind of is. And it's about a guy who was cast out of his village after eating the proverbial forbidden fruit. Definitely an anti-Christian one right there. And an oafish Neanderthal, so bringing that up. And his sidekick set off on a trip through biblical times. You can easily tell it's just another... Is that a man? Yeah, that's a man. It was just another attack on Christianity, on Christian values, and all... on the Bible itself. They're just gonna like make a satire out of all of it. Just run through and, mock and make fun of. They're just dispelling the story of Genesis right there. I mean, really disrespectful. And Netflix, the package, you can pretty much tell what that's about. After their buddy suffers an unfortunate accident during spring break. I wonder what that is. Four pals risk everything, including their dignity, to make him whole again. This is just disturbing. I mean, let's see what it's ranked under. Hold on, let me just remove that. Hold up. Comedies. Yeah, a guy getting that done to him is a comedy. That's funny to people nowadays. I don't know if Netflix does the ratings or people do it, but it's being pushed. This is some seriously disturbing crap that's being pushed. Okay, did I remove it? Man, but anyway, that was an accident. But still, that's some disturbing stuff. It's being pushed on the masses like that. Like, seriously. Okay, Disenchantment. This is just some more feminist propaganda right there. Netflix original again. And, she's just, trying to survive in this demonic kingdom with her demon and elf pals. So, more women's rights crap, female heroine. And of course, it's like made by the same guy who made The Simpsons. Just look at the character. Of course, desensitizing you more to magic and witchcraft and the occult. Because this show's gonna be chock full of. I can bet you that. Speaking of the occult, we have magic for humans. Another Netflix goodie. From baffling people on the street to orchestrating elaborate tricks, Justin William blends good-natured magic with grown-up laughs. Magic is forbidden in the Bible. You guys know that, right? And here they are trying to desensitize you to it, making it look like a cool thing. Look at this idiot over here. With her mouth open like that. She looks like she's about to eat that damn card. What the hell is he doing? Sniffing that shit up? Get the hell out of here. Just, desensitizing you to all this mysticism and occult stuff. Which is, a lot of these tricks have origins in. And here you have another Netflix goodie. Babylon Berlin. And, more... This is just more, what would you call it? Hedonistic propaganda, essentially. They're trying to normalize corruption, trying to normalize sex, immoral sex, all that crap. You see a bunch of half-naked women on there. They don't care. They're just doing whatever they want. Are they wearing bananas? What the hell are they wearing? But still, just more, partying, more drugs and alcohol, all that crap is being pushed. One-eye symbolism right there. I am a killer. Pretty freaky, actually. Another Netflix goodie. And certain death row inmates convicted of capital murder give a first-hand account of their crimes. So, yeah, just trying to desensitize people to the prison system, right? How they're locking people up there, killing them. Now they might actually eventually do that to more people on a widespread scale. Like FEMA camps and stuff. Lock people up for thinking against the government or going against the grind like that. They're slowly bringing the concept of incarceration more and more into the spotlight. Just normalizing it more and more so that in the future when more and more people get incarcerated for, going against the government, being conspirators, which is what they're going to call them, then People will just be like, oh, that's fine, because they just watch shows like these that make it normal. And here you have demon imagery, horns and a tail. And it's a British show about tenants and slumlords, so you can easily tell what that's about. You know. But still, they just nothing really occultic about the show itself, but they just put that there just for the hell of it. I mean, really. He looks like a fucking feminist. Looks more like a feminist than a fucking demon. I mean, really look at him. He's got like 2 fucking chins, dude. Whatever. And here you have one-eye symbolism again. Yeah, let me just hold on. Yeah. Another Netflix original. And of course, you can easily tell they just put that there for the hell of it, just like with this guy. And here you go. You got one-eye symbolism. You can tell he's trying to cover up that one eye. You can tell what he's trying to do with that. Just like with that show Arrow and that House of Flowers thing. You can definitely tell he's about to cover that eye. You can cut. It's not there entirely, but you can tell what's going on there. One-eye symbolism, no doubt. And here you have a shirtless comic, Bert Kreischer, relates personal secrets and stories about being a cool, if not always responsible, dad in this stand-up special. So of course, this is just another male feminist, praising his wife, praising the system, making pointless jokes and laughs for nothing. It's, just mindless fluff, or whatever, mixed with whatever he's going to throw in there. I mean, and here you have Netflix original, surprise, surprise, and we follow the reporters at BuzzFeed as they probe topics ranging from quirky internet crazes, so just foolish challenges on the internet, to safe injection spaces for opioid users. I mean, what the hell? Doesn't that shit kill you? I'm pretty sure using opioids, any kind, is gonna kill you in like 3 to 5 years. If you're using it hardcore every day, you're gonna be dead. What do you mean safe injection spaces? You ought to be just getting them off that substance. I'm making it safe for them to use it. But then again, leave it to BuzzFeed, another stupid media corporation, to put out mindless madness like this. This is just killing logic at this point. This isn't logical. And of course, you have one-eye symbolism right there. This is just, just another, horror movie. They just put that in there just for the hell of it, pretty much. I don't know why they keep doing it. I mean, really. You have another Netflix original, Drug Lords. And it's about, notorious kingpins, their enforcers, and the men and women who've been sworn to bring them down. And of course, you have one-eye symbolism right there. So of course, they're just, desensitizing you to it. To drug use in America, its connection to politicians and stuff like that, which is where it ultimately leads to. That's who ultimately runs the whole business. It's not a bunch of Hispanics in South America. It's a bunch of people in Washington. You think they just get where would they get all the money and drugs and guns to put it in the circulation? They don't have the means to do that, but America does. America can profit off of it too. That's why they do it. And this show just, brings that to light and just, just desensitizes you to it. So, doesn't hit us hard when you see it the next time in real life. When like a politician gets caught, you don't really think about it because of this show. And 7, anti-Christian propaganda, 7 deadly sins. And that's where the crimes are based on. And this is just kind of mocking God. A guy just kills 7 people based on the 7 deadly sins. You can definitely tell that they're kind of using the Bible for their own sick gains, whatever the hell they're trying to do. And here you can see one-eye symbolism clear as day. One eye's covered, one eye's covered. And, they just put that in there just for the hell of it. Probably because of that, more so than anything else. And, that's just, a whole nother slew of crap I found on this streaming site. But as for now, that's pretty much all I've gotten so far. This is like a part 4 at this point. I'm gonna think of next time I'm gonna go to the kids section, because I know there's a whole plethora of stuff trying to push over there. Like that's a whole new level I'm gonna be tapping into soon enough. But for now, I'm gonna sign off. Make sure to watch the other 3 parts. Made this follow up to this one, and I'll see you next time when I expose more of this stuff.